Hello everyone, I am the Honest Hierophant, and in today's video we're going to be covering what good things are coming to you after weathering the storm that you have either been through or are currently going through. Honestly, I am so honored to have you here in today's video and giving this video an opportunity and a chance. Thank you so much for being here. For pile number 1, we have the This Might Hurt Tarot deck with a miniature tower of fluorite underneath it. The zodiacs associated with fluorite is Capricorn and Pisces. For pile number 2, we have the Angel Wisdom Tarot with a piece of Lapis Lazuli underneath it. The zodiacs associated with it is Sagittarius and Pisces. And then for pile number 3, we have the Teddy Bear Tarot with a piece of Malachite underneath it. And the zodiacs associated with it is Capricorn, Scorpio, and Taurus. If none of these zodiacs are part of your big 3, that is okay. These are just extra clarifications for people who are indecisive of picking their pile. There will be spiritual properties down in the description below for other people who still are having a hard time picking their pile. Go ahead and choose your pile now, and I'm so excited to get into this reading for you. The timestamps are down below in the description as well. I'll catch you guys in your pile. Hello my pile number 1s, whether you have chosen This Might Hurt Tarot or the Fluorite Mini Tower, welcome into your section of the video. So glad to have you here. We are trying to figure out what is coming to you that is good after you have weathered the storm that you've either already been through or currently going through now, just to give you some sort of motivation or some sort of good insight of things to come in a prosperous way for you. So first off, I would like to go ahead and pull some oracle cards. We'll go ahead and get started with oracle, and then we'll clarify with tarot. So what good things is coming for pile number 1 after weathering the storm? All right. Ezekiel purple, law of attraction. I'm going to try to make these fit here. I'm probably going to have to put these here. That way they fit. We're going to pull some angel numbers as well. What good things is coming for pile number 1? Let's see here. We got 0606. And then we have 2112. And then one more oracle deck. Okay, this one's really wanting to come out. One more after that. All right. So we have some pretty good oracles here. Gonna do like a stepping stone pattern. All right. So first off, we have 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realms, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. 2112 says, it's up to you. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. And then Ezekiel purple has destiny, pride, conscious, and forgiveness. And then the law of attraction says action, thought, feeling, diligence. And then we have everything is okay, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Pet says you love and understand animals. So, I feel like for you, pile number 1, you are definitely going through a lot of energy work here. You're definitely understanding what low vibrational energy is, what high vibrational energy is, and how to kind of master that within your own energetic field. It almost seems like you are coming to a bit of understanding that maybe some of the things that you're currently going through, the hardships that you're going through, or maybe the hardships that you have passed, has been due to what you have been attracting into your life. And that could be low vibrational energy. That could be people with negative attitudes and people who are creating negative energies around you, creating negative situations, things like that. And I think that you are realizing the things that you need to kind of be committed to. You're realizing the things that are in your control. And I think you're coming out on top of that with your energy here. So the good things that are coming your way is a lot of these resources here. We got the 6 of Pentacles. We got the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's going to be, a bit of your energy that is going to realize the safety and opening up into connections, into relationships, into situations that maybe you've been hard on yourself on trying to avoid. And I really think that you have somebody above you, someone that is watching you, kind of like this angel here in one of the oracle cards, that is allowing you to have kind of like a safety net underneath you when it comes to being able to make connections again. And I feel like if you limit yourself to making connections, that you are going to limit yourself from the possibilities of growth, whether it's with academics, whether it's with business, whether it's with coworkers, whether it's with creating relationships with people. And it could even evolve into family matters. And I really think that you are going to be able to open up yourself and access connections with people. I feel like you're going to be able to be your true, authentic self towards these people. I feel like you're going to realize that you can open up more than you have in the past, more now than you have recently. And you're going to be safe. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be relaxed. You're going to take these lessons of these hardships to really take in consideration what you've done wrong in the past and what you can do right moving forward into the future. And I think that comes with boundaries. I think that comes with, having a balance of give and take. You're not going to be a giver. You're not going to be someone that just kind of like donates all your time to somebody or donates all your energy to helping someone recover or, putting yourself last, pretty much. I feel like you're going to be able to put yourself forward, going forward on a new path with new energy and with the priority of yourself and creating the things that you need to create with other people. I feel like these connections are going to come a bit more easier. I feel like they're going to be a bit more peaceful because I think you have boundaries and stipulations added up to you. And I think there's just going to be a safety net for you on when it comes to reaching out and making new connections. So that is definitely a plus here. Let's see if anything else wants to come out for you. Pile number 1. What good things come into pile number 1? So we have 9 of Wands in reverse here. We have the Devil also in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. So this kind of makes me feel like, there's definitely been something that you have gone through and a blockage. Maybe it's like how this person here is writer's block for them. I feel like there's a resemblance here with animals. I feel like maybe you have either given up an animal or maybe you have had to be torn away from a pet that you have had before, or maybe you were in the industry of working with animals of some sort. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands, they have a cat wrapped around them while they're working, while they're doing their craft. And I feel like that's like a mastery. It says you love and understand animals in the Oracle card of pets. And there's also a horse right above that. And I kind of feel like there's just going to be a, what's the word? Like, kind of like a reconciliation or something along the lines of being able to capture back some sort of energy that you have lost with an animal. I feel like there's definitely going to be a move in the right direction and progress when it comes to animals. I don't know if that means that you are, having an animal come back to you that you've had as a pet. I don't know if that means that you are going to be, you know, receiving a new animal. I feel like there's definitely going to be a reward of some sort where you are going to be more in an empowerment stage because you see the comfort that animals bring to you and you see the connection that you have with animals. I feel like that's a big take on for you. And it might actually be a great de-stressor because it doesn't seem like the Queen of Wands in this picture is stressed out too much. And I feel like maybe you have gone through a lot of stress. So maybe now there's definitely a, understanding of how to release this stress or maybe how to connect with animals to maybe further advance you away from stress. So that way you don't have to put up with anything that you may have put up with in the past. I just feel like there's some sort of, rehab here with some sort of relationship, some sort of connection, some sort of thought that maybe you have had before that has kind of tainted your spirits or kind of have given you a hardship of some sort that you're going to be able to get past and not have come up anymore. It's not going to be something that is tied to you, and you're overcoming this battle, whatever it may be for you. All right, let's see what else wants to come out for you, pile number one. What other good things is coming to pile number one after weathering this storm? We got the Eight of Wands. We got the Fool. We got the King of Cups. We got the Page of Wands. And then lastly, we got some titties. Go ahead and put this there. And the last card we have is the World. I really feel like there could be some movement here for you, pile number one. There seems to be a new beginning. There seems to be a lot of direction of you kind of having opportunities come at you. I feel like with you embracing, the law of attraction, good vibrations, high vibrations, raising your vibrations, being able to invest a lot of time and emotion into your own health, into your own success, into your own well-being, that a lot of new opportunities are presenting themselves to you pretty quickly. And it almost seems like you're going to have to react and make choices like from a blink of an eye. It's like you don't need to really ponder on too much. It almost seems like what's presenting to you is kind of like a rescue card. It's almost like a lifeboat here as this King of Cups is, going on this boat here. It almost seems like that's kind of like what it is. It's just someone that is out in the ocean that is treading water, and maybe there's a storm upon the horizon, and then all of a sudden this small little boat comes floating by and you're able to rescue yourself. And I feel like that's what these opportunities are going to be like for you, where you're going to be in the moment of just doing yourself, raising your vibrations, understanding what it's like to be in high energy, and you're just going to overcome it by having things start showing up for you. And you're going to be like, wow, like I didn't know it was that easy. And it just becomes easy for you. It becomes natural for you. And like I said, I think there's some movement here. So that means I think that you could potentially either be getting ready to make a move, or maybe you're making like a big move in like a career field of some sort, Or maybe you're going to be gambling on yourself and you're going to be taking like a big bet on yourself on doing something risky or doing something crazy that maybe other people have denied of you in the past, and that you could actually pursue this and better yourself by doing this because it's something that you are passionate for and love and want to do. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities showing up at your doorstep by you just presenting your own self with healthy, high vibrational type of energy, and a lot of success is around the corner with that information. Let's see if there is any other tarot cards that wants to come out, and then we'll pull another oracle. Anything else that wants to come out in the tarot? Let yourself be known. Anything from Spirit? All right. We got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So, like I said, with things speeding up with these opportunities, I also feel like, choices are going to have to be made pretty quickly. And I realistically feel like it's almost like the energy that I'm feeling, if I could, give it a reference or whatever, is like if you were playing like GarageBand or Guitar Hero or something like that, and you're playing on expert level, and you were flying through like one of the hardest songs ever, and you were like mastering that. And I feel like it's that reaction time and the success that comes along with it that is ultimately fulfilling. And I feel like that's kind of like what you're going to be doing with these opportunities, is you're going to have to react pretty quickly like you're playing Guitar Hero. And you're going to start realizing that all these energies that are looking at you and coming at you that you are approving of or denying, or whatever the case is, taking on as opportunities, you're going to start realizing that it's leveling you up. It's recouping into like a power up of sorts, because I think in Guitar Hero you have the power up whenever you hit so many strokes in order or in a repetition or some sort, and it's like that. You're going to start seeing the success, and you're going to start seeing like what it's adding to you, and that it's adding up to something, and that's going to make it even more like addicting to make these choices and to move quicker. I recommend that you also kind of like understand what's going on while you're making these choices. Don't just make these choices with like an empty mind and not really thinking about it. But I feel like these choices are going to be adding up to a lot for you and a lot of fulfillment for you, and really creating a new spirit within inside you. So that's really beautiful to see. So I'm going to pull 2 more oracle cards for you, pile number 1. Is there any last messages that we need to know for pile number 1 that would like to present itself through the oracle cards? We got this card, career transition. It's kind of like what we talked about. Some of you might be going through a career transition. And any clarification card on this career transition? And we got light. See the light within yourself, and everyone else will. So, career transition says change, excitement, opportunity, advancement. There is a great possibility for you to be diving into something that is much more meaningful for you. Pile number 1. You're going to be able to see a greater aspect of yourself and attract something that is much more meaningful for you, that maybe feels more like a life purpose. Maybe this is leading you to a life purpose that you never even dreamed of. Maybe you're putting down the suit and the briefcase, and you are walking away from the political side of things. You are moving away from the political view of things, and you are becoming who you are. You're becoming what you want to be. You're becoming what you were always destined to be. And that is what's coming out of this storm for you. So there is great things upon the horizon. There is beautiful light at the end of this tunnel, and you can get through this, and this is going to be a great reward for you. Just focus on the energy that you're possessing. Rework the energy if you haven't already. Raise your vibrations from a low vibrational energy to a high vibrational energy of love and light, and you can power yourself to what it is that you want out of this life. Pile number 1. I hope this message reaches you well. Thank you so much again for being here, pile number 1. I love you all so much, and you've got this. I can't wait to see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello, my pile number 2. Whether you have chosen the Angel Wisdom Tarot or whether you have chosen the Lapis Lazuli crystal, welcome into your section of the video. So glad to have you here. We are trying to figure out what is coming to you that is good after you have weathered the storm that you are either currently going through or that you have already been through. So in today's reading, I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards to start us off with. So let's see what good things is coming to you after weathering the storm. What are you being kind of like rewarded with, so to speak? All right. Got the Be the Real You card. And then we have Point of View. All right. Let's pull some more from the Angel's Number Oracle. We have 333, support. We have 5555, clarity. All right, and then we got one more set of oracle cards that we're going to pull from. See what wants to come out here. All right, Wish Upon a Star. And then lastly, Simplicity. Nice. Excellent stuff. So let's go ahead and read what the oracle cards have on their facing here. For the first angel number of 333, we got support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. 5555 says clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced reward, process. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. We have Be the Real You, freedom, authenticity, uniqueness, courage. Point of View says gratitude, assistance, guidance, understanding. Wish Upon the Star says make a wish and expect the very best. Simplicity says put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. Very moving cards here, pile number 2. Wow. It seems like there is a sense of energy of you being able to rely more on your true self, your authentic version of you. I feel like what you have been going through is going to unleash the power that you need to really focus inwards on yourself and what you need to be doing, what you need to rely on, what you need to invoke into the world and really create something that is best of your interest. Being able to prioritize yourself, being able to give back to yourself, being able to give back to your health, things of that nature. But let's see what can come out here with the tarot cards of what good things are coming to you after weathering the storm. We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Balance card. And we got the High Priestess. Interesting. So, a lot of good things that are coming for you right now is being able to take care of yourself, being able to take care of the surroundings to also lift you up. You're going to be able to notice when things are not in order. You're going to be able to notice when things are not in balance. And you're going to be able to take action. You're going to be able to listen to your body, your mind, and soul, and really take action on the things that are out of balance to restore them to a greater version for yourself, to reward you with more higher energy, and to be able to kind of uplift everything that you are working on, kind of uplift the mood or the self-esteem or any sort of other energies that, might be having kind of like a hard time right now around you. And I feel like you're going to be able to take really good care of this energy. And it's definitely something that can be very, very beneficial for you moving forward. Because if you, in the past have not really noticed that something around you was starting to deplete its energy or starting to go into a negative route, and you kind of wrote it out and never knew, and you never really realized that it was actually draining your source of energy at the same time to kind of recompensate on what it's losing. Now you'll be able to see that. Now you'll be able to not have those problems come up again for you. So I really think that you're going to be more self-aware. You're going to be more aware of your surroundings and what things, cause an energy shift within you. What things are dangerous, what things are not good for you, things of that nature. So let's see what other good things might be coming to you. Pile number 2. All right, we got the King of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Swords. We got the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, with this energy here, I really do feel like being more aware of your surroundings, it almost makes it seem like you have a better idea of what is best suited for yourself, what is best suited for your energies, what complements your energy. What better scenario would it be for a earth zodiac to be paired up with a water zodiac? I feel like these go hand in hand. Someone that is able to provide, someone that is able to give you good energy, someone that is able to match your reality of what you want to create. I feel like there is going to be maybe either a rebalancing of the relationship that you already have, or maybe there is a balanced relationship coming into fruition for you because they are attracted to the real version of yourself. You're being able to show yourself as who you are, and they are going to see that as clear as day. And there's going to be a connection here. There's going to be kind of like a proposal of some sort that might be coming your way to balance out either the relationship that you already have or the relationship that you can create. And you're going to be a visionary. You're going to have these goals. You're going to have things to aim for and to shoot at. And you're going to be able to create things into existence that really help balance out this relationship, really be able to make this relationship successful. And it's going to be a beautiful sight to see. I think this is going to be really, really nice for you. And that might be the wish upon a star. You might be making a wish and expect the very best to come out of it, that maybe this person is the one for you. Maybe this person is the one to really well complement you and to also carry out the vision that you have for your dream life. Being able to do the things that you want to do in your life and create things together. I do think that there is just going to be a really great balance in this relationship moving forward. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the Two of Wands. And then we have the Four of Wands. So I do feel like these are like lifelong goals that you're going to be having. I do feel like there is some sort of purpose here. There is some sort of connection that you have, maybe with like twin flame or some sort of energy here that, really helps you master moving forward. I really do think that there is a good energy source to help you really see or pull out of you what maybe has better expectations for you moving forward. Maybe you'll be able to see a different point of view. Maybe that's what this point of view here is that you're being assisted to see kind of more of like insight of things about yourself that maybe you haven't ever realized before. Maybe you're going to be channeling into more of a self-discovery aspect of yourself to really be able to open up the path that you need to create for your life to a more purposeful life. I feel like it's going to be opening yourself up to the potential of your purpose, your life's purpose. And that is a beautiful sight to see, because maybe it seems, at least to me, that you have not discovered that yet. And I feel like this person potentially will be bringing that out of you and really showing you a different perspective of a point of view. Instead of like relishing in the energy of like, man, I still haven't figured it out, I still don't understand, you are going to be boosted. You're going to be shown more of this energy of what you can be doing for yourself, because there's going to be attributes and there's going to be tendencies and there's going to be different things that are going to be coming out to you that you have never realized before. So that is really, really great. And that also comes with the support card and the clarity card here, that you're going to be making a change. You're going to be making a difference. This move in the right direction for you is going to be moving towards your life purpose. It almost seems like this is what this person is in your life for. I don't think that they are the same person as the King of Pentacles. I think it's just somebody that you have some sort of connection with, some sort of tie to, that is opening you up to a potential for you. So let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out for the tarot section. Anything that Spirit wants to say about this reading so far, or anything else that they want to point out. We have the Page of Wands, and then we have the Hanged Man. So it's not going to be a night and day difference. It's definitely going to take its time. It's definitely going to take some inner work. It's definitely going to show, some sort of different side to you. I feel like you're going to have to investigate this a while. You're going to have to dive deep into the energy. You're going to have to kind of get over obstacles, kind of find your way through all the caves and the tunnels and things like that to really discover what it is that you are actually seeking. And I think that's going to be quite an adventure. I think you are going to be changing your perspective. I think you're going to be changing your overall energy to more of an uplifting energy and more of a positive energy, because I feel like that positive energy is really going to attract potentially what it is that you're looking for. So I really do feel like you're going to get a mood boost here to where you are going to be more into a higher frequency, a higher realm of light and love, and you're just going to be kind of soaking it in and also discovering more about yourself. So let's go ahead and pull 2 oracle cards for you as well. Anything else that the oracles want to say to pile number 2? Anything that pile number 2 needs to know? All right, this one's jumping out. This one wants to come out. All right, renewed connections. And then I'm going to pull one more card to clarify. What clarification card needs to come out for this renewed connection? We have love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So, I kind of feel like maybe this is a message from, a parent that could be coming in. I feel like there's two different messages here. I feel like this is a parent that could be reconnecting with you and kind of giving you some sort of support, some sort of love and light, some sort of motivation, and really giving you like a shot of adrenaline in a way. There's just going to be some sort of interaction there that's going to give you an uplifting beat of energy. But I also feel like there could be more to the twin flame or spiritual connection that you have that is also a renewed connection. Maybe you don't necessarily have it into your life right now, but maybe you do. And I feel like they could be, interacting through social media, socially, things like that. Maybe you don't necessarily have direct contact with them in any sort of way. But I feel like there is a mission here of maybe like your spiritual team trying to guide you in that direction of trying to open you up to that opportunity and really trying to help you investigate the problems that maybe you were having when finding your self-purpose and life's purpose and things like that. So I really do feel like that's going to be a big change for you there. But back to the parent thing, for those that may have a hard time with their parents, I could see definitely a case scenario here for some of you, not all of you, that might have a really big hardship with your parents and maybe have had for a while, that I could definitely see you recovering that energy. Maybe one of the parents reach out, maybe both parents reach out, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of reconciliation that is going to take place that is really going to give you some uplifting energy, because it almost seems like you're going into more of a different point of view, a higher frequency that could really generate them reaching back out to you. Maybe you were in a more lower frequency at a time that they couldn't reach out to you then. And now that you're in a higher frequency, they could be reaching out to you, and, they just can have that connection with you, and a much better suited connection that can potentially go a long ways for you. So that's kind of what I see for that. And I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all that I see here within the cards for you, pile number 2. I really hope this reading reached you well. Thank you so much for being here once again, and I hope to catch you in the next reading. Take care. Hello, my pile number 3s. Whether you have chosen the Teddy Bear Tarot or the Malachite Mini Tower, welcome into your section of the video. So glad to have you here. Let's go ahead and dive into the question at hand. What is coming to you after weathering the storm? Whether you have already been through the storm or whether you're just now coming out of the storm or still kind of going through it, what is coming to you that is, on the brighter side after weathering the storm? I'm going to pull some oracle cards here, and then we'll jump into the tarot. What good things is coming to pile number 3 after weathering the storm? We have 222. We have 999. Excellent. Some pretty standard angel numbers. There's some crafty ones here in this angel number oracle deck, but those are some pretty nice ones. All right, let's see. Anything else that wants to come out for pile number 3 of what good things are coming to them? We got spirit relationships, and we got Shemuel light green. And then last but not least, another set of oracle cards here. What wants to come out? Talk about your feelings. And then creative. Nice. All right, so let's read the cards that we have pulled. We have 222 alignment. It says connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward toward your true life's calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm to what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. 999 says release, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Spirit relationships, intuition, connection, signs, inspiration. Chanel Light Green says happiness, vibrancy, energy, hope. Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. The Creative says draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. So, it almost seems like what you're going through right now could be leading to an upgrade of some sort for you, pile number 3. It also seems like you are aligning more to what is best suited for you. You might be letting go of some things right now that are kind of standing in your way of this connection. And that could be the storm. You could be letting go of things that are potentially keeping you away from the true happiness and the true excitement that you need to be able to express in your life. That once you do redeem this true happiness, that you'll be able to have more creative plans. You'll be able to focus more inwards on what you want to express into the world and what you want to create. But there is a downside to all things, right? I do feel like you being able to express your feelings, you being able to stop being closed off, and you being able to bring a lot of your thoughts out of you to either a friend or to a therapist or towards a romantic partner. Something of that sense means that you need to do that more, so that way you can stay in alignment and you can release things that kind of haunt you. So let's see what needs to come out for pile number 3. What good things are coming after weathering the storm for pile number 3? All right. We have... I can't even see this card myself. I don't think you will either. I want to say this is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords in reverse. The World. And then also the 8 of Wands. Things are going to be moving quite fast for a lot of things that are supposed to be concluding. Whether it's good things, bad things, all things in between, there's going to be a series of things that are closing the doors for you to open up new ones. And I feel like it's going to allow you to invest more into greater energy. Maybe you have been dabbling in deceitful energy, or maybe you have been dabbling in energy that kind of wasn't the greatest for you. And now you're able to release that energy and kind of spread your wings a little bit more. Maybe you'll have a bit more of a lightness to yourself to be able to experiment with opening up these new doors for yourself, like I said, and taking on new opportunities, making room for more personal growth, making room for more growth in terms of investments, or maybe growth in terms of what you're creating with the creative aspect of things. And time is, it seems like, coming back to your side again. You're going to have more time on your side. What other good things is coming to pile number 3? Let's see if we can pull some more tarot. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Fool card. And then we have the 5 of Swords. So I realistically feel like there is something that you are having a hard time seeing, something that you are having kind of like a vision of that doesn't really make much sense to you, but it has this attraction element to it. And I feel like you're going to be going through the process of kind of like understanding why you have this sort of attraction. You're trying to take the blindfold off in a sort of way here that allows you to kind of see what connection you have with this thing or this opportunity. And yes, you might have doubts. Yes, you might have indecisiveness about whether it's the best thing for you or whether it's the wrong thing for you, or whether letting go of something is the best thing for you. But I feel like it's kind of like what seems to be a greater opportunity for you. Yes, there seems to be things that you are releasing. And like I said, new doors are opening up, but it almost seems like you're packing your bags and you're closing up shop and you're really taking on a new investment, or you're really taking on a new approach to something. And it really seems like it's got a lot of good energy behind it. It almost seems like you don't really have anything to doubt. You don't really have anything to fear. There's really no reason for you to have limiting beliefs. That if you feel called to something, if you feel like spirit is really communicating with you through your intuition and signs and trying to inspire you, then they see a greater vantage point than you do. They see what it could really add up to you to really advance yourself into a greater deal. I really think that you should really connect with this energy a lot more. Really sit with yourself and intuitively feel it out. Like, is this new opportunity something that is going to measure up to something good for you? Is it going to rewrite some progress that maybe, wasn't going in the right direction for you, and you can really capitalize on some sort of energy here? That's what I'm really seeing right now, is that maybe you're going to be able to capitalize on a fresh energy that is well better suited for you. You are definitely being pulled in that direction for a reason, or you're going to be pulled in that direction for a reason. Let's see what else is coming out for pile number 3. What is coming out for pile number 3? We have 6 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles. Very interesting. It almost seems like it's like a good card, bad card, good card, bad card, good card. Very, very interesting, huh? Well, I wouldn't necessarily 4 Pentacles is a bad card. And this picture is just kind of bad in general because everything's on fire. But very, very interesting energy. What does pile number 3 need to know about this energy here? I feel like some of these past struggles that you have gone through are teaching moments, are definitely life lessons that you really need to hang on to. Really need to allow that to marinate in for you to kind of understand the struggles, kind of understand the lessons, kind of understand what it's teaching you, and really put that forward to use. You need to really allow those past problems, allow those past energies to be useful for you, and to kind of take action and capitalize on the potential off of that. This is expanding you. This is growing you. This is something that is developing you into more of your own energy, your own persona, your own creativity, your own element, your own classification of sorts. And you're moving in the right direction, whether you feel like you are or whether you're not, even if that means letting go of things that you weren't really ready to let go of. These life lessons are going to be very, very impactful, and you need to stay in tune with what it is that it's teaching you. Allow these specific things to kind of groom you into the highest potential that you have for yourself, and it will grow into something beautiful for you. There will be great results from this. Whether you see it or whether you don't, I promise you that it will lead to something good for you. Pile number 3. All right, let's see if we can get one last message from the tarot, and then we'll pull some more oracle cards for you, pile number 3. Anything that needs to be said to pile number 3? Anything else that wants to come out about what's coming to them? What good things are coming to them, or any advice, or any sort of other messages? Let's see. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords. Right. So I really do feel like right now there needs to be a bit more balance between pleasure and play versus, strong-willed and mature and direct type of energy. You need to have more of a balance between these two different energies. I feel like you're either in one versus the other more, or opposite, or whatever. I feel like there needs to be a bit more of a balance here between these two energies, so that way all the energies that you have within yourself are met to its highest standard and aren't being neglected of any sort. You don't want neglection to kind of happen to any of your energies. And I really do feel like that's what's going to create a better heart space for you. You're going to have more of the happiness and the vibrancy within yourself, and it's going to provide the energy that you need to put into things, whether it's, analytical things or whether it's creative things. You're just going to have the energy overall to be able to put into all assets that you need to. So really give yourself the opportunity to have more of a variety of things going on in your life than to have one more so than the other. And I think all things will pay off for you in that regards. But let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages here for you, pile number 3. What else does pile number 3 need to hear from the oracle? Anything that they need to hear directly from spirit? Let's see. We got don't compromise, boundaries, assertiveness, courage, unwavering. And let's see if we can get a clarification card here for this. And we got change. The changes that you are going through are positive. Like I said, yeah, even though sometimes the changes that you are making doesn't seem like it's going to prevail into anything, I really do feel like you've got to stay strong. You've got to really learn the lessons. You've got to really stay assertive. I feel like there could be some sort of tendencies here with you, pile number 3, that could show that maybe you're weak in that department. Maybe you can't stand strong into the changes that you have made. And I don't think you need to break those commitments. I don't think you need to break those boundaries, and stay assertive to the progress you have made. Stay assertive to the changes that are making a good positive influence into your life, that are making great strides for you to really achieve things that you want to achieve in this life. Things have to leave for you to be able to bring in new energies, for you to be able to bring in new opportunities and new success and things of that nature. Things are going to always be ever changing within your life. And I think that's something that you definitely have got to get used to. The things that you think might be working one day might not work the next day. So sometimes you've got to just go with the flow and let go of the things that don't work and bring in the things that could potentially work out for you, and be committed to those changes and those opportunities, pile number 3. And a lot of good things will pay off for you. And I really see a lot of good things coming to you after this wave, this storm that you're currently going through. So stay positive, stay humble, and stay committed to ever improving yourself. And I think all things will come to you that you are wishing for. So there is good things coming for you. Just stand strong, pile number 3. You've got this. I believe in you 100%. Thank you so much for being here once again. I love you all so much. I hope to catch you in the next reading. Take care.